Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something
Czyli
that
jeżeli
day in
ja
Hogsmeade.
umiem
You
starożytną
displayed
magię, nie będę umiał
such
czarnej
courage
magii?
fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land.
No.
I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Matiego i Marcina.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
stupefying!
O, będzie walka.
Revelio. Accio.
Jezu, a ja Revelio sobie rzucam. Ale łatwi są, ty.
Incendio.
Łatwi w chuj. A co, boss? O kurwa, boss jakiś.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
W części twojego przewodnika poświęconej kolekcjom znalazł się nowy typ wroga. Znajdziesz tam cenne informacje. To nie jest jakiś boss. Często można go znaleźć widocznie.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Incendio.
Jezus, kontrol miał być. Po co mi kontrol? Dlaczego?
Accio.
Dobrze, że czasem Q mi pokazuje, żeby kliknąć. Nie wiedział. A ten skąd się tu kurwa wziął ten typek? Ej, ledwo co zdążyłem. Jakiś czas był na skończenie tej walki.
So close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Badania? Spierdalaj stąd, a nie.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students
O
at
Boże,
Hogwarts.
nadbijki w
Typical
grze.
hard-working
Co tu się
Hufflepuff.
odjebało?
Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin, chodzi o tego typa z przygód Merlina?
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a
wierzę,
diversion
ciekawostka z
for his fellow
Merlinem.
Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Okej. Musimy, nie wiem co zrobić w sumie.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Kurwa, myślałem, że spadnę.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these
Może podpalić.
powers.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Zrobię to szybko, bo nie wiadomo, czy to nie jest na czas.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Revelio!
Co dalej?
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be
Okay.
careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to
Ale
the
to na
safety
tyle w
of my
dzisiejszym odcinku,
notes
taki
and
krótki
books.
odcineczek, bo gardełko mnie już trochę zaczyna boleć, ale jest piątek i w sobotę i w niedzielę sobie wolno od roboty, to będzie dobrze, oczywiście. Coś odjebało. Dobra, zobaczmy, co tu się dzieje.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Sama se kurwa nurkuj. Podwodna przygoda nie brzmi zbytnio zachęcająco, ale z nią przygodę można by było jak najbardziej przeżyć, bo ładna
Diving
nawet.
into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Za to musisz mnie
Years ago,
obciągnąć.
my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Czym jest
What
astrobatorium?
exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual
przechwalaj.
curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
Ja nie wiem, jakie mam nurkować.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be
Musisz mnie
forever
obciągnąć,
grateful.
inaczej nie mam o czym
Of
rozmawiać.
course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope
Yeah.
you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Czyli gdzie mam iść? Ja pierdolę. Dajcie mi lokalizację na mapie, tak? Byczki. Misje. To jest to. Okej. Nie wiem, ja nie wiem. Nie chcą mi pokazać. No niby to jest tu. Czyli bym musiał iść tutaj. Po tym brzeczku. Ty, no nie. To jest kompletnie gdzie indziej. Ale kurwa. To jest po drugiej stronie? Jak się tam dostać, ty? Mogę pływać w ogóle? A jakbym spróbował wejść do wody, utopię się? Czy się nie utopię? Ty, można pływać? Ale sztos. No to może nie będzie aż takie ciężkie zadanie, także dobrze, że je
This
wziąłem.
must be where the
Przedłużę
Pinch Smedley
odcinek i
family
będzie dobrze.
astrolabe is.
Musimy, czyli co kawałek pływać i ja nie widzę tego, co się dzieje pod wodą. No szkoda, szkoda. No ale nie będziemy narzekać. Gdzie tu jeszcze? Jestem w środku tego kółka. Proszę mnie nie oszukiwać. Ej, no co mam teraz zrobić? A no i Sons of the Forest wyszło, ale to będziemy nagrywać, no nie wiem kiedy, bo czekam za Mateuszem i Marcinem. I nie wiem. O, znalazłem! Ale prosty quest.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
A może ja sobie zostawię i ja sprzedam później za drogą cenę. To byłby sztos. No bo ona i tak mi nie obciągnie, bo ta gra nie jest stworzona do tego. Ciekawe, ile by to było warte. A dostaniemy jakąś tam nagrodę wyglądową, ale i tak wolę te moje płaszczyki, nie? Są lepsze. Kurwa mać. Ja pierdolę, bo mnie chuj szczeli. Moje płaszczyki są o wiele lepsze, nie? Bo to są czarnej magii. Mam nadzieję, że czarną magią później też się będę posługiwał.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
No oczywiście, że tak.
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
Może nie
Thank you
powinniśmy.
again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Może nie powinniśmy. Ona i tak by nam może dała tą nagrodę, nie? Nie wiadomo. Nie? Kurde, ale zesraliśmy, nie? A może ona by się przydała jako kompan później do jakiejś walki, a później ona mi powie, a za jakąś cenę. Kurwa mać. Może później będzie jakiś boss, tak wiecie, jak w Wiedźminie, że trzeba było się bronić tam w Kermoren i to będzie dokładnie to samo i ona mi nie pomoże później. I ja pierdolę, ale zjebałem. Dobra, to na tyle w dzisiejszym odcinku. Jeżeli chcecie następne odcinki, zostawcie oczywiście suba, łapeczkę w górę. Na razie, cześć, pompa z Bogiem.